The worst kind of wake-up call. One day, I woke up from a nap to my boyfriend at the time, sitting on the bed next to me, kind of leaning over me, looking at my face. He got this weird, guilty look on his face that was kind of creepy. I quickly sat up and asked him, "What's up?" He answered, "Sorry, I feel kind of bad, but it's effed up. I was imagining strangling you in your sleep." And he wasn't joking. He was dead on serious. Scared the hell out of me. He instantly became my ex-boyfriend. Happy when she found out I was real. A friend told me that she had schizophrenia and knew she had it and knew most things she saw were fake and was genuinely surprised and happy when she found out that I was real. She thought her DUI was funny. I got back in touch with an old bestie I had fallen out with. I heard she had flipped her car and gotten a DUI, so I wanted to check if she was all right. From what I heard, it was a freak thing, and she hadn't had that much to drink, and was even talking to a lawyer to fight the DUI. We met for lunch, where she told me what happened. She had way more to drink than she told the police. She even said she knew she wasn't good to drive at the time, and actually wrecked because she passed out behind the wheel. She said this to me like it was the funniest thing ever, with a margarita and a shot of tequila in front of her. She had a hit list. There was this girl in my school who I think was a selective mute. She only talked to a few people, and I was one of them. Then she told me that I'd never be on her hit list. More than just teen anger. A friend in high school once told me about his relationship with his dad, how much he hated him, and then started talking about how he knew how to kill him without leaving a trace. I thought he was just being an angry teen. I saw in the news a few years later that Dad had died, and there was a lot of mystery surrounding the cause of death. He was making a hair doll. I caught him collecting my hair. "I'm making a mini you to keep with me. One day I'll use it to clone you." The dude had a fair amount already collected. Found out prom date was a super creep, but friends were superheroes. This was relayed to me by two close male friends. I had a guy friend who offered to be my date to the prom. I was very sweet and also very naive at the time. The guy friend suddenly stopped talking to me a week before the prom, out of nowhere. I was gutted and assumed I had done something wrong. The other guys wished me a happy prom, but they said the original guy had stuff to take care of. I'm upset, but I go to prom alone and have a great time. A month later, I find out that the dude who was going to take me was drunk with the other boys. I guess one of them was joking around and said, "She's so excited. You better get your tux out." The prom date turns and says, "I've got all the drugs I need. She won't remember a thing." Turns out they all beat the crap out of him and warned him to stay away from me.